if when the elected officials for the state of Florida through the judges in the civil courthouse in Seminole County was violating my constitutional rights, I went to Pastor Willie C. Barnes in the Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Eatonville, Florida, for protection from the persecution for which is defined as the act or practice of persecuting, for which is defined as to harass or punish in a manner designed to injure, grieve, or afflict, specifically to cause to suffer because of belief, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Did not Pastor Willie C. Barnes give comfort to Satan, for whom is defined as the angel who in Jewish belief is commanded by God to tempt humans to sin, to accuse the sinners, and to carry out God's punishment in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in 2008, just like the high priest Caiaphas didn't give comfort to Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, but the high priest Caiaphas was uncomfortable in the presence of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, just like Pastor Willie C. Barnes was uncomfortable in my presence inside of Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Eatonville, Florida. Now, according to the scriptures, who is supposed to be comfortable now? Because according to King James Version of the Holy Bible, the Bible Hub edition, Matthew 10 verses 16 through 25. Now it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Now, who is that? Is Pastor Willie C. Barnes who God sent forth in the midst of wolves? Or is Pastor Willie C. Barnes a wolf in sheep's clothing? Because it say, behold, I send you. So did I send me into a forth as a sheep in the midst of wolves? Or did Pastor Willie C. Barnes send me into the midst of wolves inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida? Because if I went into Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Eatonville, Florida, just like Jesus went into Jerusalem, and Jesus was then rejected by the high priest Caiaphas in the temple in Jerusalem, like I was rejected by Pastor Willie C. Barnes in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Eatonville, Florida. Well, who sent us as sheep in the midst of wolves? If the high priest Caiaphas took Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee before Pontius Pilate in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, then who sent Jesus forth if it wasn't the high priest Caiaphas? Now, who sent me forth into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida to be tested of Satan and Satan's God if it wasn't Pastor Willie C. Barnes of Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church? So see, the similarities are frightening, right? But how can Pastor Willie C. Barnes get anybody in his congregation? Because that can't be God's congregation, because he is the council in Macedonia. So he is the highest position in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church. So wouldn't he be the blind leading the blind when he didn't know my truth Just like the high priest Caiaphas didn't know the truth of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, but he was afraid of it nonetheless. So when I came in to the Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church, why did he turn his back on me before I finished my testimony if he wasn't already abreast of what I was going to say? So now, when I went in his office, he was hugging Senator Bill Nelson. They took a picture. Now, if I'm suing Senator Bill Nelson in the civil courthouse in Seminole County, and God's disciple or the disciple of Jesus is now hugging the descendant of Pontius Pilate, isn't that showing a conflict of interest, which is why they separated the church from the state? So see, God cannot be religious because Jesus was not a Christian, he was a Jew. Now, when did the Jew become a Christian? When the Jew is guilty of the crucifixion of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. So now, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Now, who is harmless if Pastor Willie C. Barnes is steady telling his opinion of truth when I have showed his discernment to be evil? Because when I went into court, he wasn't present. But when I went into Macedonia, he was the judge. When I left out of Macedonia, it was no Jesus present. When I went into the courthouse, I legally defended Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee in the judgment hall. Because in the judgment hall is where judgment is rendered. In church is where testimonies are given. But are the testimonies given by those who the testimony is of? No. The preacher give the testimony of the prophet. How about if the prophet is not a preacher? How about if the prophet is a herald, and the herald is now being done by the scribe, who is the copier of what was said? Now, how about if the scribe is a devil? Wouldn't that be why you would have to be as wise as the scribe? So now, if I am as wise as the scribe, then wouldn't I be given a description of the scribe, like the scribe gave a description of God? So how about if God is the scribe? Then wouldn't God be as wise as the scribe? If God is supposed to be as wise as the serpent? See, wouldn't God be as wise as the high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, Pontius Pilate, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders? How can he be just as wise as the serpent if during the time of Jesus, the serpent was the high priest, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and then Pontius Pilate was a layman? He didn't know nothing about the spiritual world either. So that's why he was asking them, say, well, why don't y'all deal with him? Say, because according to our laws, this man committed no crime. So now, did Pastor Willie C. Barnes say that I didn't commit a crime, so he turned his back on me like Pontius Pilate turned his back on Jesus? Because see, Pontius Pilate did not know the laws of Moses. He was not a Jew. That's what he said. He said, am I a Jew? So he was saying, hey, I don't, y'all laws and y'all God have nothing to do with me. I'm a Roman. So now, if I'm an American and I'm a veteran and I was given an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, then would Pastor Willie C. Bonds know me if I am a Roman soldier? How would he know me if Pontius Pilate didn't know who Jesus was? So how would now Pastor Willie C. Bonds know who Caesar is? Because now Caesar is the Pope. Just like during the time of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, the high priest Caiaphas was the high priest. So now, how could Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee now be Jesus Christ, for whom is the high priest? Because that's who all of the Christians now follow. But do you follow Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, or do you now follow the high priest who changed his name to Jesus Christ? Because you follow Saul, who changed his name to Paul, and you follow the Pope, for whom name was Caesar. So see how everybody changed their names, and now you follow what they say, not what they do, unless you a few that then know good and evil. So the person that Pastor Willie C. Bonds sent to hit me, to kill me, just like the high priest Caiaphas sent Judas. You think I didn't see who Pastor Willie C. Bonds sent? If Jesus knew Judas, why you think I don't know the descendants of Judas who Pastor Willie C. Bonds sent? See, but they now can't move, see, without starting a war. See, they know they couldn't move. See, they had to get me to move so they could claim self-defense. So that's why I'm telling them what I'm going to do to them when my kingdom comes. See, because Judas got to be dealt with. If not, Judas will continue to be Judas, and Jesus will continue to be sacrificed. So you Christians, you got to understand that you yourself is a crime, because your crime is what created you. See, the crime of the temple is what created the church. See, at the beginning of the crime, it was only temples and synagogues. After the crime, the church was created. That's why the church is created in the image of Jesus. But how do you be in the image of a martyr unless you're a martyr? You have to be a martyr to be in the image of a martyr. That's why you modify. You see, you modify your religion every time the truth come into it, because you a liar from your base. See, you put your Lord and Savior on a cross, so you gonna always cross your Lord and Savior. Until you dealt with properly, you gonna be able to lie in the name of your Lord and Savior, because you're a liar, and your father is a liar and a murderer from the beginning. So now you are at the end of your lie, and you are at the beginning of your enslavement. See, you back to being the Israelite. So you have violated the law again, because Pastor Willie C. Bonds is now the way of religion. See, you also, but it ain't me, but you not straightening him. So if it was one at the beginning that multiplied into millions and billions of people, then it would be two at the end, the one that separates the religious world from the legal world. See, understand, see, that's what the high priest, that's what Pontius Pilate said. This man committed no crime in our world, it's in your world. That's what Pontius Pilate was saying. Now, this is them saying, be comfortable in persecution. Now, let me show you what Pastor Willie C. Bonds doing to me. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they were scourging you in their synagogues. So now, scourge, let's see what that is. I just, so like I say, we got to look it up, and I want to make sure. Scourge, right? So that say whip. See, then they publicly whip. They call it frogging, but Jesus, like they mentally whipping me in the public. So listen, to take, pull, snatch, jerk, or otherwise move very quickly and forcefully. To strike with a slender lich implement, such as a lash or rod, especially as a punishment. To drive or urge on by, or as if by using a whip. See, so you driving me mad by lying. See, every time my friends lie to me, every time my government officials lie, every time the citizens in America lie, or the citizens in the state of Florida, it's supposed to make me feel helpless. But as I read the scriptures, I realize this is biblical. It ain't even got nothing to do with me. See, this now Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee judging y'all for lying in his name. See, and that's what this is about. See, now Jesus is whipping you all with testimony. See, listen, see, you have taken me up to your councils through your leader, Pastor Willie C. Bonds, your presidents, your governors, your elected officials, right? And they were scourging you in their synagogues. See, now you got me in your churches, your temples, your synagogues, your mosques. See, because now you lying to the masses. So now I'm in danger in hoods, projects, communities. See, schools. See, that's why they kicked me out of school, But I couldn't go to college. I couldn't go to no universities because you had already destroyed me in the beginning. You told them I wasn't worthy. My grades wasn't right. But they wasn't my grades. They were the grades you gave me. But see, 9. See, you can't. See, it's we both being judged. And see, when I kept telling you, when you told me about multiple choice, see, I'm saying, I told you we think different, and you knew it. Because I said, well, how is this multiple choice? How am I wrong? Because I don't think like you. So see, I had been seeing you. You never saw me. See, that's the blind leading the blind. And you thought Pastor Willie C. Bonds, because he had my grandmama, he had my wife, he had my children. You thought he had me. But when I went to join, but I brought you with me. See, he knew then he couldn't allow me to go in with my family because I was bringing you in tow. See, like when Jesus went into the Jerusalem and he told his disciples to go get the ass with the coat so he can then fulfill Hosea's prophecy. See, he knew what he was doing. See, he was setting it up so he can show that he was approved by Hosea. When he said that Zion, the daughters of Zion, gonna see when you go into the city riding a coat and a ass. See, Jesus was fulfilling the Old Testament. He was letting them know he had arrived. And so the high priest Caiaphas, them that know the law, they know that he was coming in saying that he is triumphant. He is God. He is Jesus. Then they killed him. But see, with me, right, I came in, but I was riding the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. See, I didn't even know that the code info, see, the one that was following me, like the coat was following Jesus while he rode on the ass. See, I didn't know that what was following me was the 10 Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran. See, I didn't know. So that means I did not know that I was fulfilling the scripture, but Jesus did. See, Jesus knew. See, let me show you what, I'm gonna try to find it right quick. Hosea. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't really know. Hosea said that the daughters of Zion We'll see. See, I don't know. See, I'm going to try to find it. Because like I said, I don't know the Bible. That's why I'm doing this. So you will see that it looked like I know the Bible, but I don't. See, and they will explode. Okay, hold on. I think it might be Hosea 2. I'm not sure, though. Let me see. Therefore, I will lure her and bring her into the wilderness. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Well, see, it's something about the children, the women supposed to see him coming into, see, that's what I'm saying. I normally have this stuff out just like the preachers do, but then it get good to me, and then I try to remember what it was, and I can't remember it. But because I don't know somebody else's life, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I tell people. And when you can call me 2 o'clock in the morning and ask me what's going on with me, and I'll be right up, boom, 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 boom. But if you asking me about the Bible, how the hell I know the Bible like I know my life? I got to look it up too. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I will deliver lewdness and love. See, that's what I'm saying. Now, this ain't it. Let me see. He will enter into Jerusalem. See, now I'm trying to find it. But now, well, if I don't find it this time, I'm just going to let it go. But it's in the Bible, I know. Because I read it, but I can't. See, and that's why in court, you shouldn't, if you can't say it, prove it, you shouldn't say it. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Jesus rode into Jerusalem. Okay, hold on. See, sometimes it'll reference the other one. It'll give you one, and then it'll reference where that one comes from. Hold on. But I don't know. But I'm going to find it, though. Oh, wait. Oh, this ain't it. See, this is about Jesus, but it's talking about the daughters of Zion gonna see daughters of Zion. See, but then what I'm telling y'all, I don't know the Bible. I know, but people say, you know it good. I'm saying, I know me, and I ask it of me, and then it tell me this stuff here, and I don't know like you study it, I don't study it. But, man, I'm gonna have to. Then again, it might even be the wrong thing I'm even saying, man. When Lord washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion and shall purge the blood of Jerusalem from the midst. Okay, I don't know. This Isaiah, the remnants in Zion, right? Oh, look, and this, but I just looked this up, so I'm gonna just, this is Isaiah 4, the remnants in Zion, the Bible Hub version, 1 through 6. Now it says, and in the day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread, wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and gorgeous, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that is remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem. So see, now, this is what I'm saying. Am I now not written in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida? So can I now be taken back to Jerusalem in written form like the Ark of the Covenant? See, this is, if I have fulfilled the law, because of the crime that Satan and Satan's God contrived against me, just like he did against Adam, just like he did against Abraham. Why then do I be charged as if I'm Adam and Abraham? See, why I'm not charged as a man who kept his word and he defended the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Why now defend the domestic enemy who took the same oath I took? It ain't like I'm going after no citizen. I'm saying these are elected officials who took the same oath I took. So now, how can America now stand up for a liar who violating the oath and not a person who is upholding the oath? Is it because I'm black? But I was black when I went in the Navy. I was me. I was younger. But I'm the same person. So now, if you was racist at the Alpha, or if you was racist at the Omega, then aren't you racist throughout? See, right? Now, when was I racist? When I came to you, because I couldn't do for myself. Because you failed me in high school, you throwed me out, you created the situation for me to fail. You threw me out of school. You gave me bad grades. I was a kid, man. I was 16 when I went to Edgewater. No, I was 15. I was 15. I left out at 18 and you destroyed me. You gave me all bad credits, all lies. And now you went back and looked at those lies and you thought it was true. And now you in court based on the bad information you gave me when I was a child. And now I'm saying, now you reaping what you sow, because I'm saying, if I was a bad child, why did I end up being sovereign? And now you being a bad country is insolvent. Your own laws is against you. And you took an oath to defend your laws against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And then you became an enemy to yourself. You cancer, man, whoever you are. But how can the remedy, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Four Cowsers Incorporated, now be a domestic enemy to the Constitution he defended as Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr.? See, how can I, who fulfill every word I ever gave, any promise, any vow, anything, money couldn't stop me from fulfilling me. But money is why you are evil to the core. You can't do nothing without money. And I did everything without money. Everything. See? So how can you be an instrument of God when you need money to be purposeful? So without the devil's creation, you are nothing. See, when the devil took his creation from me, I became everything. Now, in that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on September 19th in 2023 at 8:41 in the morning, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof of the spirit of judgment, and by the spirit of burning in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on September 19th in 2023 at 8:45 in the morning. And the Lord will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion and upon her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on September 19th in 2023 at 8:45 in the morning. That's when I gave a defense in my glory. See, I gave a defense in the name of Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. See, I gave of myself where my country gave me an oath to defend it against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So I defended my country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida in my name and likeness. See, so I never claimed to be Jesus, never. But the church leader, Pastor Willie C. Barnes, made me the passion of Christ. So now, if he is of the lineage of religion, then how am I not of the lineage of God? See, so Jesus was not religious. I mean, a Christian, he was religious, but he was the Son of God. He was the Son of Man. Now, how could God, who Adam violated the covenant, which then severed the agreement between God and you? So now, if I am the one that's bringing the agreement back to you, how can I not be the agreement giver and you not be the breaker of the agreement? But so, and there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime for the heat, from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a convent from the storm and from the rain. See, let me see, convent. Let's see. See, so now, where's the church? There's rain and you man, I done destroyed that. But you know, you through.
Covered.
Say covered. But it's not covered, it's covered. See, COVERT. And it says this is defined as not openly shown, engaged in, or avowed. Avowed. Openly acknowledged or declared. See, y'all still don't know that Pastor Willie C. Barnes is a wolf in sheep's clothing. So now, am I not now showing that he's covert? See, but how can I be covert in all my glory inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning? See, once I reveal myself, I could never cover myself. I can't be covered because I have revealed myself. Now, once I reveal myself, then the United States became naked. It had no covering. It had no agreement between it and its God. So that's why your God is name only in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, as well as on September 19th in 2023 at 8:49 in the morning. See, your God is name only. That's why you have to lie in the name of your God. See, my God is established in my name and likeness in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So I didn't have to prove that I am my God in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, that's when your God should have came, because you are Satan, because you tempted me to sin. See, so that's when your God should have came into the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida and defended Pastor Willie C. Barnes, who tempted me to sin, according to Jewish belief. So now, according to Christian belief, Pastor Willie C. Barnes is the adversary of me, for whom is my God in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. This is why on September 19th in 2023 at 8:50 in the morning, you all should go ask Pastor Willie C. Barnes who ordained him, because the God of the United States of America is name only. No evidence of his or her or their appearance in defense of Pastor Willie C. Barnes in the civil nor criminal courthouses in Seminole nor Orange counties in the state of Florida, nor inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. But evidence of my God defending my people with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, coupled with the Civil Rights Act, with the United States Declaration of Independence. That's what I did. See, so now, how can my God be name only when I got a testimony from my God in the name of my God in defense of my God?